Do you want to see a massive shift in your life? Stop taking your phone to the bathroom and to the dinner table and taking it out at the doctor's office. Be bored sometimes. It's good for your mental health, I promise. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses. It doesn't like to be left out. It's the best way to support the channel. It's the best way to support that mission of shattering the mental health stigma. And you don't want to miss any of this content that's created to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Demun's Take Me Away. This is a request from someone who had dropped by over on my Friday live stream where we just talk about our wins and our struggles for our mental health for the week. And this person gave a very generous pledge toward my mental health outreach project. And this is my way of saying thank you and showing appreciation, is doing a reaction to a song of their choosing. This is different than my Patreon. My Patreon is an ongoing way to support my mental health outreach projects. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, make sure to do so. Link is in the description. You get so many perks, from priority song requests, reactions that I only do for my Patreons, personalized stuff, exclusive sneak peeks, and so much more. Every single dime goes toward my mental health outreach, so make sure to check that out. But today, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I'm just doing what I'm told for once. This is probably the only place I really do that, but I'm just doing what I'm told and checking out some new stuff along the way. So here we go. Demun's Take Me Away.
Yeah, I'm talking about a John boat. Can't pose in it in the moonlight. Just trying to get away from the worries. Get away from the worries. I got my headphones on in a basket of crickets bumping that Jones. Just trying to get away from my worries. Take me away from the worries. Take me away. Take me away. I don't want to hear about it. I just want to relax out here and clear my head. Please don't inbox me other folks' business, like who broke up with who and what somebody said. I need to unplug and find the right song. Sometimes it only takes a few lines to help me along. So I'll be right out here baiting this hook in a backwoods fishing hole you couldn't find if you look. Yeah, with nothing in sight, just me and my thoughts. So from this moment on, I'll be cutting it off. The biggest waste of my time is no more. I'll be worrying about the things I can control. Yeah, I'm talking like a job.
Ironically, I'm going camping this weekend for this very reason, because we all need to do this sometimes. And while this specific reference doesn't resonate with me, as I have a moral opposition to fishing, the underlying message is something that I, to this day, have to very consciously decide to do, and that is to unplug. I was so excited to see him just throw his phone in the water, because he's sitting there, he's texting, he's not even enjoying his surroundings. He's sitting there on his phone, and I'm going, just get rid of it. And then he did. It was awesome. Like, I don't watch the news, but I have a tendency to keep my phone on my hip, like a loaded gun, and I never know when I'm going to pull it out and accidentally shoot myself in the foot because of some drama or triggers or gossip or whatever the case is. And now I aim to schedule time every day to manage my emails and my comments and all of those things, because otherwise, if it's just beeping all day or buzzing all day or whatever the case is, I'm going to lose my own sanity, and I'm going to end up getting compassion fatigue, and I'm never going to have time to process anything, because I'm constantly going to be having this influx of information. And it might seem like a good idea to distract ourselves with these happy things, but if you distract yourself too much and you never give yourself time to process, then you're never going to be able to heal.
Jumbo, can't pose in it in the moonlight. Just trying to get away from the worries. Get away from the worries. I got my headphones on in a basket of crickets bumping that Jones. Just trying to get away from the worries. Take me away from the worries. Yeah, take me away. I gotta be strong. So many depend on me to guide them and protect them, but sometimes I can't pretend to be the guy with no stress or worries. That's a fairy tale. Life is a true story, and sometimes the plot is hell. guardian angels abound. But it's times like right now, I'd rather that they calm down. Cause searching for the answers among my thoughts is sickening. Like someone's got a remote to my channels and they keep switching them. Peace is all I want, and here is where I sit. Till the cows come marching home, I won't move an inch until I'm overcome with calmness and steel. And then I'll pick up where I left off, I promise I will. I'm talking about a John Bow.
There's so much there. This is a critical point to touch on, actually, because so many people believe that being strong means not showing emotions at all and not showing the uncomfortable side of that spectrum. And this puts the very people that we're trying to protect at a disadvantage, because you're instilling the message in them that uncomfortable emotions are something that we shouldn't feel, that we shouldn't have, that we shouldn't be processing or allowing to come, instead of the much healthier alternative of showing people how to manage these emotions in a healthy manner. So be it a friend or a partner or a child, it's much better that we do show the emotions and we find healthy ways to process through them than to try to hide them, because emotions are part of the human experience. And I believe that true strength is showing them and showing others that it's okay to show them, and just giving them healthy ways to do so. I've said that sometimes my story plays out like a soap opera, sometimes it plays out like a Greek tragedy, and I've begged and pleaded and just with the powers that be to make it stop, to just make all of the drama stop. But I think that's a bit of an egotistical implication, really, because it insinuates that my suffering is special in some way, and it's not. It's also part of the human experience. Suffering is part of the human experience. So when we're just sitting there praying for the suffering to stop, well, first and foremost, the gods won't do for man what man can do for himself. That is a lesson that's always stuck with me since reading Homer when I was younger. But it's part of the human experience. There's going to be suffering, and you can't sit and try to wish yours away when it's literally just part of what makes us human and what makes us different.
Can't pose in it in the moonlight, just trying to get away from a worry, get away from the worry. I got my headphones on and a basket of crickets bumping that Jones, trying to get away from a worry. Take me away from the worries, take me away.
Sweet. I love how the genre just almost switched from more country to that kind of hip hop, and then back again. That was pretty cool. I think it was called Hick Hop is what someone called it in one of my previous videos. So that was cool transition in this song. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, all right, just gonna jam to some country here. Although I'm not as much for new country as I am that classic country sometimes, my roots start showing and I can jump into a jam or two. All right, so I've extracted two main focuses here with this song. First is that we need to take time frequently to stop working, stop serving, stop scrolling, and engage in that activity that brings us even that small amount of peace and calm. It might not make you completely tranquil. It might not make everything go away, but at least it's going to allow you to start processing it and to start practicing on what I call emotional clouds where your emotions pop up and you just allow them to be there and come and go like clouds in the sky. And I think that going off into nature or engaging really in any activity that's just mindful really helps us to do that, because we don't give ourselves a lot of opportunity to do that. So I really think that everybody should go off for at least a day or two a month and do just this, preferably with a friend or with a kid, or somebody else that you can connect with. I try and do one by myself and one with someone each month. So that's just my practice. But the second thing is, this is a reminder of the power of mindfulness and being present in the current moment. That is huge with mental health. If you cannot be mindful and you're just mindless and you're allowing everything else to constantly be what fills your mind, and you're not even processing any of this information, you're just going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, and your brain never has any time to even input this information because you're just constantly bombarding it, that can lead to a whole host of mental health symptoms and struggles, and it exacerbates existing ones. So it's very, very important that we practice mindfulness, whether that be through meditation or through just going out in nature and unplugging, or through just sitting and connecting to the five senses and going, okay, what can I see right now? What can I smell right now? What do I hear right now? And just getting away from everything. So beautiful reminder to anyone that needs to be doing that. And I'm sure that there's more than a few of you right now. Go take a break. Take a break from videos, take a break from scrolling, take a break from everyone, and just go be taken away. As always, make sure that you share your mental health stories here in the comments. What is your favorite way to be taken away? I want to hear some of the things you guys do to just unplug and disconnect and reconnect with yourself and start processing some of those thoughts and feelings that a lot of people never take the time to do anymore. Share your mental health stories here in the comments. Share your ways of being taken away. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it. Somebody else probably needs the reminder too. And I love you guys so, so, so much. Mwah.